Why can't you tell me what you're feeling? Exasperating, isn't it?
In this video, we're talking about what's going on and how to be with someone in a relationship who doesn't express their feelings. Stay tuned. If you're in a relationship with someone who doesn't express their feelings, here's what's going on, and here are a few ideas about how to be with someone who has some challenges expressing their feelings.
Okay, so it's really about different realities. There's one person who thinks one way and believes that thinking, and then another person thinks another way and believes that thinking. And neither person, feels safe in the relationship, especially the person that's kind of being browbeaten, like I was doing to you when we first started this video. And not that I do that normally, but we were just playing. But I did that to my previous husband. I was married for 30 years, and my grandfather passed while we were together, and my previous husband was very close with my grandfather. But on the way home, I was like, why aren't you crying? Why aren't you showing me that you're emotional about this? Don't you care? Did he die? Don't you, you know? And he did care. He was just mourning in a different way. But I couldn't see it at the time. And I couldn't see that what I really wanted from him was for him to put his arm around me and say something like, yeah, we both loved him, didn't we? And we're going to miss him.
It's really important to notice, what you just said there, because if you're in a relationship with somebody who doesn't express their feelings, and so you have a certain way of thinking about what they should do, how they should react, how they should respond to certain things that are going on in your relationship, the things that are going on between the two of you, and how they should show up.
Yeah.
And you somehow think that because they show up differently, that there's something really wrong when there may not be.
And when we're pushing somebody to feel and to express feelings, all that does is shut them down further, which is probably what you've seen. But, we just keep doing it anyway. If you kind of have that, well, it'll be healthy for him or her to express feelings. Well, at the time, they don't feel safe to do it. And maybe safe isn't the right word or whatever. But for whatever reason, that's not happening. So what do you do, Otto?
Well, one of the first things that I would always tell someone in a situation like this is you gotta really understand where feelings come from. Feelings come from, they are as a result of what we are thinking, that we are believing about our thoughts in the moment. It's not the other way around. It's not we have feelings and then we have thoughts and then we respond from there. The feelings don't come first. The feelings come as a result of the way we think about certain things, and that changes from moment to moment. So it's really important to understand that this changes from moment to moment. So you may be upset at someone because they're not reacting or responding or showing up
like you would.
in a certain way, the way you would. But guess what? That's going to change because you're going to, your reaction's going to change from moment to moment. And the way they're showing up, that's going to change as well. So it's so huge, to just notice, oh, my way isn't necessarily the right way or the only way.
So we tell people to just calm down, and if I had been in that situation, I think definitely knowing what I know now, I would not have done what I did, but I would have realized, oh, I'm sad, and I just want somebody to put their arms around me and I want to be consoled, but instead I went on the attack, and I was not emotionally available. I was the one that was not really aware of what emotions I was feeling. So start with you. Start with you when you feel like somebody should be doing something as far as expressing something or being emotional. Start with you. Why do you think that has to be?
And another thing that you can do is, when you want someone to show up a different way, and starting with you, but it also can be making a request of them. If you want somebody to show up in a certain way, or react, or pay attention to you in a certain way, like what Susie was just talking about, is sometimes making a loving request can be a difference maker for you in a really powerful way.
And connecting. If I had requested that my husband put his arm around me, he would have, and we would have had a connecting moment. But instead, we had a moment when we were disconnected.
Yeah. So how you be with someone who doesn't express their feelings is you just be with them. You don't force them. You don't try to change them. You don't try to make them wrong. And you don't try to make yourself right them wrong. But you honor where they are in the way they see things, and you honor their process. We're Susie and Otto Collins from susieandotto.com. Thanks so much for watching this video. And please put your comments below here, and we would love to see them. So again, thanks so much for watching.